All right, guys, here's the scoop that's got everyone talking, and seriously, it's like blowing up online right now. So what went down on live TV was more than just your typical heated discussion. It was, to be honest, like a full-on clash that transformed a regular debate into something much more personal. And honestly, it's something we all need to break down, step by step, for what it really was. First, let's set the scene. We've got Sunny Hostin and Tomi Lahren, both known for their, strong views, let's just say. They were, on this heated segment that kicked off over immigration, you know how hot this topic can get, on live television. Everything was going sort of as expected until Hostin decided to dive deep and dig at Laren's ancestry, trying to make a point about, hypocrisy in today's immigration debate. But guys, seriously, what happened next just flipped the whole conversation. Sunny brought up Tomi's family history, like, out of the blue, suggesting that her ancestors' journey to America contradicted her current stance on immigration policies.
Don't know anything and they're dragging us down because we all come from immigrants, including you, Tomi Lahren.
She talks about low skills. What exactly are her skills?
Her second great-grandmother had been here for 10 years, yet spoke no English. Oh my gosh. 1930 census says Tomi's 3 times great-grandmother had been here for 41 years and still spoke German. She didn't speak English either.
When it comes to...
It's one of those moments where you could almost feel the tension through the screen, right? Hostin's claim was that Tomi's ancestors didn't bother learning English despite being in the US for years. She seemed to dig into census records to make, this big reveal, which would question Laren's take on immigration. All right, so here's where it gets, super interesting. Tomi Lahren, though, wasn't caught off guard. She was kind of waiting for this moment. She responded, and boy oh boy did she come prepared. She began, just so calm yet assertive, saying someone decided to dig into her family history hoping to find dirt. But, and here's the kicker, she totally turned the tables. Yeah, you know what? My family came here legally in the 1800s, Tomi said. They spoke Norwegian and German, and what are you really getting at? Her point was sharp. Her family played by the rules, the same rules she supports today.
Contributor Tomi Lahren is here to respond to that. So, Tomi, what led to that bashing on The View?
Well, there is a woman over the weekend who took it upon herself to research my family history in hopes.
And, she wasn't about to let this narrative be turned on its head without a fight. The audience was clearly expecting, maybe a stumble, maybe Tomi faltering under the pressure, but the opposite happened. She was, totally unfazed and took control of the debate. Her composure was something to see, honestly, as she proceeded to explain that her family's journey was all about legal immigration and merit, which is what she advocates. She then threw in, some shade, suggesting that maybe someone should look into Elizabeth Warren's lineage next. And remember, we're on live TV here, right? So all eyes were locked on Hostin. But instead of rattling Tomi, it seemed to strengthen her argument. Tomi pointed out that her family came, they worked hard, and they integrated while following the laws. The debate itself wasn't just about immigration anymore, it was about playing fair and abiding by the law. The conversation then, began to shift from ancestry back to policy. Tomi, she was clear about her stance. We believe in immigration, she said. It's not about stopping people from coming here, it's about doing it the right way. She was emphasizing the importance of legality in modern immigration processes. She drew a line between those who come legally and those who don't, insisting it's a matter of respecting the rules. And just when you thought the drama had peaked, another of The View's co-hosts challenged her on, whether today's immigration issues are truly different from those back in the 1800s. Tomi wasn't holding back. She firmly stated that it's apples to oranges. Back then, people came with nothing, asked for nothing, but today's crisis involves, complexities around illegal crossings and security issues. After Tomi made her points, one of the hosts threw another question her way about how Sunny got such a detailed understanding of Tomi's ancestry. Tomi, without missing a beat, joked that she wouldn't need to sign up for 23andMe because Hostin had already, done all that legwork for her. This whole segment was, in a word, explosive, with Hostin trying to discredit Lahren using her own family history, only to have the script totally flipped back on her. Tomi was, sort of, fully in control of the narrative, and it was clear from her, well, confident and witty responses. It was a clear reminder that, on public platforms, debates often go beyond facts, diving into personal territory. Now, before I wrap this up, I really want to know what you guys think. Do you side with Tomi Lahren on her views about immigration, or are you more in agreement with the stance taken by Hostin and the other hosts of The View? I mean, this story isn't just about one television segment, it's about a broader conversation affecting us all, right? Let's dive into it in the comments and see where everyone stands because, seriously, this debate, it's far from over.